Yo, YouTube. Welcome back to the Freetrade Portfolio Update. I will do one on the Trading 212 at some point. I know a few of you have asked about that, but this is the Freetrade one. So we'll just go on into it. It's been a reasonable day in the market. You can see here I'm currently down by £219, which is pretty impressive given that I was down nearly £2,000 just recently. I can't remember exactly what I'm down was down on the last video, but it was quite a fair chunk. Obviously these graphs here where it says like the 1 month, 1 year, 1 month, that sort of thing, a little bit misleading because they're actually where I've injected money into it. So it's not like it's gone, say, from 9,000 to this 13 on its own. This is money that has been topped up. You can see here we got to sort of 12,000, then went back down to 11,900. So yeah, today's been a pretty good day in the markets. As you can see, I've increased my position with Apple and Alphabet recently. I feel that they're quite long-term, stable stocks. I'm particular a bit of a fanboy of Apple, to be honest. I have quite a lot of Apple devices in our household and in general, to be honest. And I think sitting here right now, even the fact that I've paused the telly to make this video and the very thing I'm watching is We Crashed on Apple TV, just goes to show that they've got such a wide breadth of income streams, and I think they are kind of ripe for doing something new to the market to disrupt it. Maybe that will be a car, maybe that will be some glasses or something or other. I don't know quite what it is. I think that the worst thing they can suffer is a bit of anti-monopolisation claims, but they kind of go away about it in a sort of stealthy way in terms of monopolising the market. And it's a pretty similar situation with Alphabet, parent company for Google. They own YouTube, they own Google, obviously they've got Android, they've got loads of different strings to their bow. And I think, they're a long-term play for me as well. As you can see, over the last 5 years, they've given a 235% return. Obviously, that isn't as big as some companies, but I think that's a pretty healthy return. You can see here Apple's given nearly 400, but if you skip on down to something like Nvidia, that's about 1,000% return. It's pretty impressive. If you take the stock price back down here, it's like $26. So yeah, pretty good long-term strategy for me. They also help stabilise the portfolio a little bit. They're big key players in the S&P 500, which I hold quite a fair chunk of money in. I've recently transferred my St James's Place pension into my Vanguard account and put majority holdings of that into the S&P 500, so probably got all in all probably best part of 25-30K's worth of S&P 500 ETF holdings within my overall portfolio. So obviously some of that's pension, some of that's ISA. They've savings for a long time, so they've got fairly healthy returns on some of them. So moving on down, so you've got Neo here, which is obviously down 2%. Matterport's recovered a little bit. That got to about a 50% loss, so that's pretty impressive to get back to just a 15% loss. Lucid Group up 17% nearly. Meta's gone from about a 35% loss down to 22%, so not too bad. AMD only 6.2%. Robinhood 7%. Podpoint 3.8%. Etsy 25%. Vidya and so on. What you will see is I've sold a few stocks lately, and I've put some of that released money into Apple and Alphabet. And what I actually plan on possibly doing is, I do like my position in Tesla, but I do worry a little bit that when you buy into Tesla, it's always at the wrong point. Like, I put in a very small amount right at the kind of bottom of the recent crash when it got down to about 700 or something. So it looks like a pretty impressive return at 38% for probably what is only about 3 weeks. It's just, I always feel like Tesla, it's so roller coasty with the stock price, and there's so many competitors as well. I know they've got lots of strings to their bow, essentially, or feathers in their cap, whatever the right phrasing is, but they've got a lot of competitors now. It's not just Tesla. Pretty much every manufacturer is doing some sort of plug-in hybrid variant, whether it's full electric or part electric or whatever, like a plug-in hybrid. So I do think they will probably struggle. I don't think their quality control has got much better as a general rule of thumb, but obviously they are a technology firm as well, and that will probably pay quite key to them. But even so, now, like, the self-driving stuff's never really materialised. There's obviously a lot of hype about that. It's quite expensive when you buy the base car. Like a Model 3 in the UK, for instance, is about I don't know, like, you go for the kind of base model, it's about £40,000, but it's like £8,000 to have the self-driving technology built into the car, which isn't fully automated at the moment. You've got to wait for it to come out. So yeah, one of the stocks that hasn't particularly recovered very well is Etsy. That's down massively and doesn't really seem to be going back up at all. So I do like eBay. I use eBay an awful lot myself, for new goods, for second-hand goods, for selling stuff. So I quite like this. I mean, Freetrade describes it as a hipster eBay. But I think that, there's going to be a plethora of people that probably start to look to do side hustles and other forms of income, or maybe even quit their jobs and work from home. So I do think Etsy will probably perform quite well long term, but we shall see. So I think overall that's pretty much it. As you can see here, we're down £214. So yeah, we're obviously getting towards the end of the financial year in the UK here. So that runs 6th of April through to the 5th of April. So as of the 6th of April, I'll be able to put more funds into my Vanguard ISA and my other half's Freetrade ISA. So that's how I run the two, not obviously both under my name, because you have a total amount that you can pay, and you can't pay into two in one financial year. Well, technically you can pay into a cash one and a stocks and shares, but you can't pay into two different stocks and shares. This here is a general investing account, so any profit or loss on it is tax deductible or taxable. Obviously you have a personal gains allowance of around £12,000 odd per year, so you can withdraw that without paying tax on it anyway, because you have a capital gains tax allowance. But anyway, that is all for another video, and maybe if you want to learn more about that, comment in the description below. And whilst I'm at it, please don't forget to share this video, press the like button, watch it all the way through to the end, all that kind of jazz. It really does help the channel grow. I've been super busy with the 3-story bungalow at the moment, so sorry for the kind of random uploads and so on, but it is what it is. I can't really do anything else. You just forget that I do these videos for free. I don't really make any money out of them, and even if I got to subscriber and watch hour levels to monetize it, I'm not sure I can really be bothered at this stage to do all of that. I'm just quite happy giving stuff back, giving my reasons for investing, hoping that it inspires people. They are only entertainment videos, really. Don't just naturally follow me. I'm not saying that any of these are any good or bad. Your risk profile is completely different to mine. I've got a lot of technology stocks. You might think the banking sector is going to be good. That's your own risk. You need to do your own investigation and make your own decisions. This is literally just for fun, showing you what I'm doing and where I'm losing and gaining. So if you do want to open a free trade account, please do use the link in the description even below, where you can get yourself a free share. You can see up here, you can get up to a free share if you open an ISA thing. I think if you use my affiliate link, then you can get a free share up to something like £250. Normally they're around about 10-15 quid, but why wouldn't you do that? Will get you started on your journey. Sorry, I'm yawning a little bit, but I have been literally painting and sawing and stuff and trying to move the build of the 3-story bungalow along. If you want to learn more about that, please do look at the back catalogue and watch those videos. Anyway, that is it for now. Peace out. I hope you have a nice evening, and I'll catch you in the next update.